An extra point attempt. Every time a touchdown is scored, the team who scored gets a chance to score an additional 1 or 2 points. It's one of the most routine things in the game of football, with just a few familiar outcomes. The first outcome is a field goal is kicked, made, and the team is given 1 point. Outcome number 2, a 2-point conversion is attempted, where you run or pass the ball in for a chance at 2 points. In the third outcome, the defense gains possession of the ball and runs into their end zone, giving them 2 points. This is the extent of the average football fan's knowledge on the outcomes of this seemingly mundane part of the sport. But you will soon learn the black magic that can happen during an extra point attempt. We have talked extensively about the 1-point safety, but we're not going to go over that today. Obviously, it's my favorite way to score, as it's the name of my channel. But today we're talking about another deep, dark secret of the NFL. Some of you may be familiar with something called the Stroud Rule. This rule gets its name from Morris Stroud, a 6'10" myth and legend of the NFL, who played in the 1970s. He would line up under the field goal post during field goal attempts and block the ball as it was coming in. This rule is found under Section 3, Article 1, and reads, goaltending by a defensive player leaping up to deflect a kick as it passes above the crossbar of a goalpost. The referee may award 3 points for a palpably unfair act. It's like goaltending in basketball, basically. But here comes my theory. I cannot find any evidence of Morris Stroud, or anyone for that matter, lining up under the field goal post during an extra point attempt. I especially cannot find any where the Stroud Rule was being enforced during an extra point attempt. But the rule doesn't say anything about this having to be a 3-point field goal. It just tells us it can happen during a kick. So potentially, an extra point attempt could be worth 3 points, rather than just 1 or 2, as the referee who enforces the rule for a palpably unfair act is required to award 3 points. So imagine this scenario. A couple false starts or personal fouls set the offense back 15 or 20 yards. Suddenly, a 6'10" player is on the scene. And this guy has a massive vertical jump. He deflects the kick during the extra point attempt above the crossbar of the goalpost. The Stroud Rule states this extra point attempt is now worth 3 points rather than just 1 because of this palpably unfair act. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope y'all enjoyed this strange theory. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more obscure and weird lore in the world of sports.